changing your position into constructive rest with your knees bent, your hands on your diaphragm, and your breath continuing to flow as you feel the expansion, retraction beneath your hands. With your knees bent, feel how you relax deeply. Pelvis, hips, low back. And how each breath, imagine you're bringing softness and sponginess into your psoas muscle. Soft and spongy psoas brings relief into your low back especially. Get you to bring your hands down beside your body with your palms facing up. Just push your fingers away from you towards your toes and feel as if you're drawing your shoulders down. Now relax your arms and shoulders. And we're simply going to draw circles on the floor with our arms. So we're slowly taking the arms out to the sides, sliding along the floor. Slowly, slowly, circling up to above your head. Just hold, take a breath, relax your shoulders and arms. Palms facing up, slowly, slowly floating your arms up. Floating your arms down, back onto your mat. And rest with your palms facing up with a breath. Then begin another circle. Slow, slow movement of your arms along the floor. Reaching up above your head and rest with a breath. Then your arms floating up slowly. Floating down slowly with no tension in your shoulders or arms. Palms facing up, rest with a breath. So I want you to do that 2 more times in your own time. Very slowly, taking your time, feeling the movement in your body. Checking in how it feels, where you're feeling it. Stretching your legs out, keeping your arms down beside you, palms facing down. Taking a breath in and slowly raising your left leg and your right arm. We're going to hold. Breathe freely as you hold, just finding the stretch through the leg that's comfortable. Keeping the arm extended but the shoulder relaxed. Just breathing freely. Then on the next breath in, raising your right leg and left arm. and hold, breathing freely. Remember, you can always bend the knees, bend the elbows, whatever feels good for you. We're going to point the toes. We're going to push the fingers toward the ceiling, stretching up, stretching up, stretching up. Now relax your feet, relax your hands, and let your shoulders ease back into your mat. And we're taking the legs forward to about 45 degrees or less or more, and taking the arms back to about 45 degrees. Breathe freely as you hold. If there's any strain, then please come up with your legs and arms. Slowly coming back up to center. Hold and create a full deep breath. Turn your palms looking at one another and slowly open your legs to an easy splits, and your arms move as wide as your legs. Don't make it excessive. Just breathe freely as you hold. And slowly coming back to center. Bend your knees, arms around your knees in our wind relief pose, and rest with breath. Nice easy rock from side to side. And back to center. Sliding your hands underneath your tailbone. Form your hands into a triangle, thumb and index finger, and allow your tailbone to rest in that triangle for support. Let's take a breath in and extend that left leg away from you, parallel to the floor. Exhale and raise the leg up slowly. Inhale, knee to chest. And rest with an exhale. Inhale, right leg extended away from you, parallel to the floor, just slowly. Exhales, your right leg, easy lift up. And knee to chest as you inhale. And breathe out and rest. Now I want you to continue with your own cycle, either with one leg at a time, or if you're comfortable, your tummy muscles are quite toned, you may find working with both legs together is okay. But please check in on your body and only do what feels comfortable without any strain. one more cycle in your own time. You've finished your cycle, just rest in wind relief pose. Let's put the hands at the back of your knee though this time. Nice easy breaths. And keeping your thighs on your chest, let's just breathe in and move the feet toward the ceiling. The knees will remain bent, you won't be able to straighten the legs. And then breathing out and the heels move back to the thigh. Slow, easy movements, very slow, very focused. Just the knees are the joints that are moving, nothing else. Next time your legs are extended, just hold. Just breathe into the stretch through the back of your legs. Still keeping the thighs on your chest. It's a nice stretch created through the low back. And bend your knees and rest in wind relief pose. As you rest, begin to move your head slowly from side to side. And coming back to center. So let's connect with our really deep seated tummy muscles. We do that by opening the knees wider so that it gives room for us to bring our arms in between our legs. So we're going to take our arms back behind our head. Inhale. And as you exhale, your arms are moving forward in between your legs and your chin is coming to your chest. And you're stretching those arms away. So you're lifting up through the upper back, the neck, just as far as is comfortable. Then inhale, exhale, coming back down. So let's inhale, exhale, coming up and forward. Inhale, exhale, coming down. This time, the inhale, exhale, we're coming forward and we're going to hold. So just breathing freely as you hold, and hold on to your feet if you wish. Breathe deeply as you hold the pose, chin to chest, if your neck is okay with that. And slowly lower your head back to your mat, bringing your knees together and rest in wind relief pose. And as you rest, let's move the head again from side to side and soothe your neck. Just been using neck muscles. Nice easy movements, bringing softness and release. and coming back to center. Bringing your feet to the floor, your heels close to your buttocks, feet together, knees together. Hands on the diaphragm and just lift your tailbone slightly off your mat. Hold and breathe freely. And slowly moving your spine back onto your mat. Crossing your left leg over your right leg, arms out shoulder level. Working deep into our mid-girdle, our hips, pelvis, low back. We're taking the legs to the left. Only to the point that's comfortable for you. Turn your head to the right and simply let the breath do the work. Easing the joints, the muscles into softness. As you release and soften, so your legs automatically move a little deeper to the side. There's no pushing into the pose. Just hold and breathe and release. Always, while you're holding the pose, checking in on your body, seeing where the tight parts are, and using your breath and your awareness to soften, to let go. We're slowly coming back to center. Cross your legs, hands back to your diaphragm. Adjust your tailbone, just lifting up and coming back to center and then rolling back onto your mat, nicely aligned. And as we rest, let's move those legs very slightly from side to side, almost not moving at all. Very subtle movement. Back to center, crossing the right leg over the left, arms out to shoulder level, and that easing slowly over to the right, checking how your body responds to the movement, always stopping where you feel the stretch without going into strain. You can look along the left arm. Hold, breathe and relax, relaxing deeply from the hips, low back. Each breath out, release a little more deeply. Letting go, opening up. good it feels to release that tightness. Breathing deep into muscles and joints you're using. Feel that release, that opening. And slowly coming back to center. Now cross your leg, hands back to your diaphragm, feet together, knees together, heels close to your buttocks. Just adjusting your tailbone, and then we rest in the butterfly pose. Breathe and relax as you hold the pose, a softness of breath. Joints responding to the pose, releasing, softening, responding to breath. Slowly easing your legs together. Let's roll to the side and sit up. Let's just flex the feet forward and back. Circle. Other way. Back to center, squeeze the toes. Stretch them back. Relax your feet, open the heels and give them a nice shuffle. Let's sit in a comfortable cross-legged position, or your legs outstretched, whatever's okay for you. Arms out to the side of your body. Breathe out. Breathe in, arms floating up around your body. Coming up above your head, bringing your hands into prayer position. Take the elbows back. Bring your hands down to just above your head with that focus of keeping the elbows moving backward, opening the shoulders, back, chest. Now take a deep breath in and lengthen through your spine, holding the position with your hands and shoulders and elbows, and we breathe out and twist to the left. Breathe in, back to center. And breathe out, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the left. Hold for a breath. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right. Hold for a breath. Inhale, back to center. Push your fingers up to the ceiling. Stretch up, stretch stretch up. Then breathe out and let your arms float down. Resting your hands on your thighs. Full deep breath. Bring your hands to center. You're going to lift the left shoulder up high to your ear and roll nice and deep back and down. Nice circular movement. Then start with the right shoulder. Nice, slow, deep movement. Just let your body move naturally with the movement of your arms and this shoulder roll. One more cycle, finishing with your right arm. And rest with breath. Stretch the left leg out to the side. Right foot remains in your groin. Arms out to the side, nice and long through the spine. Breathe out. Inhale, arms coming up above your head and stretch up. Connect the hands and stretch up. Stretch up, stretch up. Then turn your trunk to the left and begin to move forward and down. Stretch forward toward that left leg. Hands come down onto your leg wherever they come naturally and relax into the pose. Breathe and relax. Breathe and soften. Feel the trunk moving forward. Inhale coming up, arms coming up above your head, stretch up and back to center. Then relax, arms floating around your body and rest with breath. Change legs. Arms out to the sides. Breathe out. Inhale, arms floating up above your head. Connect your hands. Stretch up. Stretch up. Stretch up. Turn your body to the right. And ease forward towards your left leg. Stretch forward, stretch forward, stretch forward, stretch forward. Then bring the hands down. Breathe freely as you hold, using your breath to release, open, soften through the spine, extending forward, releasing with breath. Inhale, coming up. Arms stretching up above your head. Stretch up, back to center. Stretch up, stretch up. And let your arms float down. And rest with breath. Namaste.
Namaste.